Mike Jones Beats.
I gotta fix that volume thing. I kind of forget sometimes to turn the volume up. The volume's up now. So there we go. No volume. Thanks for everybody for letting me know. I'm muted. I'm not muted no more. We going. And yes, somebody got kicked before we even started. I'll even let y'all know what happened. But like I said before, for everybody that wasn't here on Saturday, I was at Starbucks and I was busy. Well, somebody just decided they was gonna, get themselves involved in our conversation that we was having. I welcomed them in, not a problem. I'm gonna tell you the funny thing though, and this is why I tell you that the people that hate me, hate me. My dude, if you having a conversation with someone, right? I'm just repeating the same thing I was talking about when it was one other thing I gotta tell you, but hold on. So when you having a conversation with somebody, right, and they trying to put words in your mouth, show of hands. Who gets pissed off when you having a conversation with somebody and they try to put words in your mouth? You get pissed off when you having a conversation with somebody and they try to put words in your mouth. You don't get pissed off. You're okay with people just putting words in your mouth when you having a conversation with them. Let me know what's going on. Appreciate you, Cat Spade. Let me know what's going on. I want to know how y'all guys feel when you're having a conversation with somebody and they trying to, you said one thing, but in order for them to argue with you, they try to say that you say something that you're not saying. Everybody gets upset at that, right? So I'm going to show you how much people hate me. So when we was in Starbucks, he had his own self with his bags. He left. When we was in Starbucks, I was having a conversation with some dude. So he got upset. And he was upset because he was busy saying, what was he busy saying? He was saying Tekashi 6ix9ine is going to be able to go get another crew caught up with guns and drugs. After I pointed out that Tekashi did not get on the witness stand and actually testify to guns and drugs. And in addition to that, after I also pointed out that everybody knows who Tekashi looks like, how is he going to be able to... Also, I think dude was saying everybody don't know who Tekashi is, and not every... He was saying a whole bunch of weirdo shit. I can't really put it on. Anyway, so he changed the subject to try to talk about Trump. While he's trying to talk about Trump, he started trying to put words in my mouth. Yeah, thank you, Jay Mill. You was there. He was saying that drug dealers is going to start doing deals with Tekashi as soon as he gets out of trouble with the feds. What in the hell? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, anyway, people hate me so much that somebody came in here before it even started basically saying that I should have listened to the guy who was trying to put words in my mouth. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. That when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're saying one thing, but they're really saying you're saying something else, you're supposed to listen to them because they know what they're talking about. Thank you, Tennessee Williams. You was there also. And he said criminals don't watch the news. This nigga was bananas, yo. And he said he didn't know who Alpo was, but he's a paralegal. Come on, man. Also, if anybody want to know why I got this... Oh, wrong side. Also, if anybody want to know why I got this bleach stained shirt on, I got a paper cut. The shit was spilling everywhere. It was retarded. So I got a paper cut. And I bled all over the sweat I was wearing earlier. So I'm not putting on a whole new shirt. I just took the shit off, and this is what I was rocking under it. So this is how we giving it up. What's up, HBZ, $2 drive? As y'all know, as y'all probably noticed, this is what we will start be doing weekly. I really do appreciate everybody that donates to the channel. So weekly, we gonna say thanks to, you know, the Young Souls, the Dance Halls, the Vicks, the Erin Michelles, the Derek Devers, the Mochas, the Big Boys, the JJ, the Game is Rigged, the Sarah Parishes, the Stacks on Racks, the Rob G Films. We want to say thank you to all of those people that decide that they're gonna help support the channel. So that's another thing that we're gonna start doing. It's gonna change weekly, but it's gonna be on a daily basis thing. So in order to get on the one for next week, then that means that you have to donate this week. So I just want to let people know about that. Also, the donations also donate. It's dependent on how much you give. At what you. It's long story, but you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I just want to show people that I appreciate them. Shout out to Dance Hall Tours. I'm going to show this one more time. Oh, you appreciate that, Dance Hall? I want to show this one more time. As you can see, Dance Hall Tours and the Diamond Donators. So I just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I really do appreciate y'all. People try to make it seem like I don't appreciate the people that donate. Because you got individuals that come in here, donate money just so they could call me all type of BS N-words. And then when I don't like the fact they're calling me BS N-words and I kick them, they say, yeah, but I donated money. I should be able to disrespect you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a human being. I don't feel like putting up with that. I'm not going to put up with it. Anyway, yeah, thank you. You was in there too, right? There was some guy that was just in here. He got kicked before the live even started. He was busy trying to say dude was right. Oh, shoot. When it goes through PayPal, I can't see the damn thing. Alright, you're right. I need to make a special list for PayPal contributors also. I forgot to check the PayPal, Tennessee. Sorry about that. I got to start checking the PayPal and the Cash App too. That's a whole fact. So that list is going to change going into change by tomorrow. I'm going to update the list. Alright, let's get into it. We've been in here a good 11 minutes. Let's get into what we're talking about. The first thing we want to talk about, what y'all want to talk about first? Lil Reese or Tay-K? Let's get some votes going up. What y'all want to talk about first? Lil Reese or Tay-K? That's it. We only got 2 votes, so we go with Lil Reese. Only 2 people voting. All right, we start with Lil Reese. Y'all let it be known. We start with. Thank you for everybody voting. I really appreciate when y'all guys vote. Y'all know I like the interaction. We were the first channel to have as much interaction as we do. A lot of the other channels that now, salute to them, no disrespect. I'm not trying to like disrespect or anything like that. But a lot of the channels that now, oh, hold on, did Tay-K just catch up? Okay, we go Tay-K first. Tay-K caught up to Lil Reese. That's a whole fact. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Tay-K caught up to Lil Reese. We going with Tay-K first. We going with Tay-K first. Tay-K caught up to Lil Reese while I was busy talking. On the back end, that's a whole fact. Game is rigged. You already know. I was a little surprised. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot what I was about to tell y'all. I don't know which topic is going to be longer. Usually the topic that has the most we can learn from or is the funniest is usually it's usually how that goes. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my brush. Ah, shit. I had pizza. I forgot to put these things on it. Shout out to that. Yo, the ladies was looking at me hard on the train today. I was feeling myself a little something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, alright, so we're gonna go to the Tay-K thing first. I was about to tell y'all something, but I forgot what it was. I hope I remember. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the Tay-K thing first. Alright, we back. We back. Nah. That was something on my end. My whole internet went out. That was something on my end. Shit was crazy. My whole internet went out. That's a whole fact. It was on my end. But I got this new shit hooked up so that if it goes out, just give it a minute. I'm coming right back. You got an ad? Shout out to that! Hold on. Let me do this other thing while you just reminded me of this shit. Hold on. This should say offline. Nah, y'all back. Y'all see me now, right? Y'all see me now, right? Everybody see me? Okay, good. Y'all see me. Alright, so what happened is this, right? Alright, good. So what happened is this. As y'all already know, Tay-K got the situation where what up, Corey S? How is your artist doing, your daughter? Massenberger? So, as everybody know, the situation with Tay-K, he already caught 55 years for the guy that was murdered when they tried to rob the house with the young girls. What people also don't remember is he has the other charge with the dude that was murdered in the parking lot of like Chick-fil-A or some shit. And they're thinking about giving him life for that. Remember a while back, we was having one of these conversations. I don't know who was in the room. Let me know if he was in the room when I'm with what I'm about to say. Yo, what up? Free Nuke in here? Shout out to Free Nuke. Remember a while back, I told y'all this. I said, they're never going to let Tay-K back out. I said the reason why they're not going to let him back out is he started going to jail at such a young age, and he had already did murders. He's already did so much horrible crimes, and he started going to jail at a young age. By the time he get out of prison, he's only going to be worse than what he currently is. He's not going to be better. It's not like Tay-K ran into these problems after he turned 15 or 16. It's not like Tay-K ran into these problems after he was like 30. Tay-K ran into these problems and started getting involved in his foolishness when he was like 12, 13 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So now he's 15, 16 years old. He's heavy into this gang stuff. He's doing all of this gang shit. When they decided to, he got arrested, I think when he was like 16, 15 to 16, he got arrested. However old he was, he's already who he's gonna be, basically. You understand what I'm saying? I told y'all they not letting that guy out. I did not say that. I said they're not letting him out. What do we hear today? There's a chance. I heard. Shout out to Jordan Tower. I actually heard it on Jordan Tower. Shout out to Jordan Tower. Oh shit. Hey, everybody in New York City. Everybody in New York City. This is where we're gonna be at. This is where we're gonna be at. Saturday the 30th. This is where we're gonna be at. Saturday the 30th. This is where we're gonna be at. Saturday the 30th, y'all. You heard? Marathon. It's gonna be a pop-up store. This is where we're gonna be at. Saturday the 30th. Pull up. Pull up. Anybody with a BBN shirt on, I'm signing them bitches. Pull up. This is where we gonna be at Saturday the 30th. I'm gonna be there Saturday the 30th, maybe all day. This is where I'm gonna be at Saturday the 30th. Pull up. Shout out to Tilsa Wright and We Are Talking Magazine, by the way, for keeping us in tune with this. I'm gonna be there Saturday the 30th. Let me check my. Let me before I keep talking. Let me check my fucking. Let me check and see what I'm supposed to be doing on Saturday. I'm gonna be there. I don't care. Yep, I don't got shit to do. I'm gonna be there Saturday the 30th. That's the day after Black Friday. I think Tay-K is now 19. Tay-K is now 19. I'm gonna be there Saturday the 30th. If anybody trying to pull up, we could make it a BBN thing. To be honest with you, I'm definitely gonna be there at 2 o'clock. No, it's in 15th Street in Manhattan. Yo, and shout out to our reporter in Chile, Scarred Music. This is him right here. Shout out to Scarred. This is our reporter in Chile, Scarred Music. Shout out to him. That's the address. The address is 430 West 15th Street, first floor. I know where that's at. No, I didn't hear about the girl missing in Waterbury yet, but you can DM me stuff. When we on live, DM it to me if it's important, and we might touch on it. As you can see, I do answer the phone. Alright, let's get back to the Tay-K thing real quick. Yo, and if everybody pull up, you know what? If we get 10 people to pull up, we'll have a live. 10 people pull up to the pop-up shop for the marathon store, and we can look nice up there. BBN flooded out. BBN nice. We gonna go live. Let everybody talk their shit. Go live. We can get 10 people. If we don't go live on Saturday, 10 people ain't show up. If we go live on Saturday, 10 people showed up. At 2 o'clock, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there at 2. Let me check the times real quick. I'm always saying shit. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm going to be there at 2 on Saturday. Alright, so, yeah, R.I.P. to Nipsey. That's a fact. R.I.P. to Neighborhood Nip. That's a fact. Salute. Alright, so let's look and see if there's anything referring to this verse. But I told y'all, shout out to Jordan Towers. That's the channel I heard the thing about Tay-K on, and I believe it for the people who don't necessarily fuck with Jordan Tower. I fuck with Jordan Tower. And I believe him when he says that, because I had already previously told y'all they're not letting that boy back out. That boy has breathed his last breath of fresh air, of free air. Found it immediately, pitchfork. That boy has breathed his last breath of free air. It says, the rapper has been accused of shooting and killing a 23-year-old man during a 2017 robbery. Also, I keep hearing I don't know how to read well, so if I'm disturbing anybody, my apologies. Rapper Tay-K has been indicted on capital murder charges in Bexar? I don't know how to say that. Bexar County. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Texas. As San Antonio ABC affiliate KSAT News reports, the charge stems from a 2017 incident in which Tay-K allegedly shot and killed the 23-year-old photographer named Mark Anthony Saldivar during a robbery. The incident occurred April 23, 2017, when Tay-K, whose real name is Tamar Trevon McIntyre, allegedly shot the photographer Saldivar. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm shit with names. Saldivar, something like that, right? That's his name, Saldivar, so y'all can look and see it yourself. Shot Saldivar after stealing the photographer's equipment in San Antonio. Tay-K was on the lam at the time of the shooting, fleeing house arrest after he was apprehended for allegedly participating in a botched robbery that left one man dead in 2016. The rapper was apprehended again and eventually sentenced to 55 years in prison after being found guilty of murder stemming from a 2016 incident. According to KSAT, Tay-K is currently being detained in Bexar County Jail where he awaits trial. Pitchfork has reached out to Bexar County District Attorney's Office for further comment. I'm assuming they haven't gotten further comment yet. Okay, so I'll tell y'all what happened at this particular murder, just in case everybody, this particular incident, in case everybody forgot. Just in case everybody forgot, what actually happened was there was a situation where Tay-K and was in the driver's seat. I mean, was in the passenger seat, and another person was in the driver's seat, and the person that owned the camera was like in the back seat or something. And then somehow something happened where the person got out the car. They tried to run him over with the car. They failed at that. The dude was on the hood. Tay-K then, I believe, got out the car, and then they said he shot him. Basically, they murdered a guy in a freaking parking lot with cameras there. These guys are rocket scientists. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Yes, he was also on the run at that time. Remember when he did the thing? He doing the race? He was currently doing the race when this happened. He decided to commit another murder. And so now they're looking to give him the life in jail. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. He's too young to just be randomly just murdering people on a whim. That just doesn't sound to me like that's something that's ever going to change. That's who he is. That's in him. They're not letting that guy back out. Then look at the picture that you don't think the judges and the juries are seeing this every single time that he has a new trial? You don't think they seeing this? You don't think the judges and the juries are seeing this every time he has a new trial? What up, Brim? This is the source. I guess we'll go over this one too. I read this article too. I forgot to say the name of the last person. This one is Sean Grant. It says already convicted and sentenced to. What the fuck? Why is that there? I don't even want that there. What the hell? Already convicted and sentenced for one. Tay-K has now been indicted on a second capital murder. The Texas District Attorney's Office states the race rapper born Taylor McIntyre was charged for the shooting and killing of Mark Anthony Saldivar, 23, during a robbery in April 2017. The Bexar County District Attorney's Office states Tay-K was 16 years old at the time he shot the victim. So Tay-K shot the victim a year after the other crime that he already got the 55 years for happened. So that means that when they killed the first dude, Tay-K was about 15. Like I said, he was about 14, 15. So during this one, he was 16. When the first conviction, Tay-K was sentenced to 55 years in prison. The hat conviction was for the murder that convicted. What the hell? I'm not reading this no more. This person has. I can't take that seriously. There's too many typos. Y'all can't see what I'm seeing, but there's a crap load of typos. All right, here we go. Complex. Shout out to Complex. Y'all guys is always helping me out. Y'all guys are the best. All right, so here we're gonna look at the Complex article. Yes, they have jails and toilets in jail. What if? P&L, the Complex article says Tay-K has been indicted on capital murder charges according to a Texas District Attorney's Office. The rapper's whose real name is Tamar McIntyre was charged with intentionally shooting and killing 23-year-old Mark Anthony Saldivar during a robbery that took place in April 2017 according to the Bexar County District Attorney's Office. He was 16 when he shot the victim. McIntyre is currently awaiting trial at the Bexar County Jail after being sentenced to 55 years in prison over a separate murder charge. He was convicted of murdering, but he didn't shoot the dude. Anyway, he was convicted of murdering 21-year-old Ethan Walker during a home invasion robbery back in July 2016. No, he was convicted of the murder, but he didn't murder the dude. He was placed on house arrest but fled for San Antonio. It was between arrests that Tay-K came out with the hit record, The Race, which he recorded while he was on the run from authorities. The rapper still has a ton of support on the outside. Tay's sisters vehemently defended him. comparing his much longer sentence of 55 years to Amber Geiger's 10-year sentence after she was convicted of killing Botham Jean. I'm going to explain something real quick. All of you people that are trying to defend Tay-K, stop. Tay-K was out here shooting innocent people. Tay-K was out here shooting people that don't got nothing to do with gangs, don't got nothing to do with the life. He was shooting civilians. Tay-K was just out here shooting people. Could we get those likes up? That's a great idea, HBZ Inc. Could we hit the like button? I'd appreciate it. Tay-K was out here doing all type of buffoonery. Also, if anyone gets unsubscribed to the channel and you don't know how it happened, do me a favor, DM me and let me know. Because I'm having an issue with people I think are getting unsubscribed or they're getting kicked and I'm not kicking them. Tay-K shot a photographer, so you know how I feel about that. How you shooting the dude that's filming the hood? How you shooting the dude that's filming the hood? How you shooting the dude that went and got a camera? He filming the hood. He making sure everybody in the hood could get online and get on fucking got footage to put on their channels. Got footage to put on their freaking IGs. Got footage to put on their Snapchats or whatever the hell they want to put footage on. How you shooting that dude? How you killing that dude that's helping the hood stay hot, helping the hood stay lit? How you killing that dude? You know how it feels when you the cameraman and you going somewhere with people that you might not know, but it's your job? I'm telling you, because I filmed a lot of different people. You'd be surprised at some of the people I've shot some footage for. Do you know how that feels when you going somewhere with some people you don't... And a cameraman got to be a brave mofo. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There's times that you get a call to go do a job and you seriously... I don't know about anybody else, but I'm seriously sitting there like, yo, this might be a bad idea. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you right now, there's been times that I've been sitting, I've went and did some shit. No time soon, though. I'm talking about like months ago. And I'd be like thinking, and I'd be like, this might be a bad idea. I don't think what in the hell am I doing? And I'm still putting my shit on and going about my business because it's like, there's a check. It's a check. I still got some stuff I didn't get paid for, but I'm not pressing them. They keep telling me to send my Zella and shit. I gotta send that shit. I send that shit tomorrow so they could pay me. But that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, I do other shit other than just this YouTube shit. Can't kill a man for doing his job, especially a legal gig. Yo, come on, man. They was stealing the dude's equipment or something along those lines, and then they decided to murder him in the process. That's crazy. I told y'all, wasn't I telling y'all that a couple days ago? Yo, hold on. How often do I be telling y'all exactly what's gonna happen in the future, though? How often do I be telling y'all the future, though? I'm just saying. I'm keeping it a whole stack. How often do I say, yo, this thing is gonna happen? And then that thing happens. Kennedy Williams says it's just like the people on reality TV. They do the show to be safer from motherfuckers that want to get them. The cameraman got the worst dangerous job and you got to look over your shoulder and keep filming. Yep. Rob G Film says this just happened in my city a month ago. Rappers took a camera from this camera girl, shaking my head, saw it on the news. That's whack. Shaking my head. They was breaking all the rules of the street. They was breaking all the rules of the street. That's the number one reason why you gotta have people like Tay-K off of the they gotta keep him. I get it. Y'all just want Tay-K to be free because some of y'all just like screaming free a nigga. Part of my language. But Tay-K, they gotta keep him. They gotta keep Tay-K. Alright? Tay-K is gonna be out here. If he was out here, he would have just kept killing and killing and killing. And not even people that's about that life. He killing cameramans. He beat up some old dude. The other guy they killed, those dudes wasn't really drug dealers. Those guys was just dudes that had a house and just had a little bit of money and had drugs and got high. They wasn't really drug dealers. That's why when they went there to go steal the drugs, there wasn't no drugs. They was just fronting for the girls. And the girls believed them. They was fronting and believed that they had whatever the hell that they was saying they had. That's all that happened. Them dudes was just regular guys in the hood. That's just fronting for the chicks. And they got killed for that shit. That's crazy. Jay Mills said you be 95% right. No lie, consistent. That's a fact. I told y'all what was gonna happen to Tay-K. They not letting Tay-K out. They can't. Tay-K about to do 30-something years minimum. He's 19 now. So what's that? 49. So it's going to be about 60 years before he can even come out. What makes you think? It's going to be 60 years before he can even come out. Keep Tay-K. Free the Billies. Keep Tay-K. Free. Shout out to Rob G Films for the donation. Appreciate you, my brother. Free Nuke. Free Harv. Free Drama. Free Bat. Keep Tay-K. At least when these dudes was doing whatever they was doing, they wasn't doing it to innocent. You know, you didn't hear no situation. I didn't personally hear anywhere, but it was like, well, non-Trey, they was doing stuff to innocent civilians. All you hear is non-Trey was doing dangerous stuff, but it was aimed at people who was in that lifestyle. Free Bobby. Free Rowdy. Keep Tay-K. Stop putting Tay-K in the same freaking lane with these dudes. Free Shotty. Stop putting Tay-K in the same lane with dudes that got... That young boy don't got no morals, no principles, no nothing. Stop putting him in the same lane with grown men. Stop it. Free Melly. That's a fact. Stop it. Stop it. Free Max B. These are the people we should be yelling free. I know damn Tay-K. Free Drama. For real. Guys are screaming people they don't even know. That's a fact. It kind of feels good to know some of these people that I'm screaming free. That kind of feels good though. But yeah, dudes be screaming free Tay-K. Tay-K killed a damn photographer. I don't got no love for him. Free the Wave. I don't even know who the Wave is. I just yelled that shit. Free your guys from your block. That's a whole fact. Don't free Tay-K. Keep Tay-K. Keep Tay-K. They should just give Tay-K a choice. Say, yo, look, man. Do you want to stay in prison for the rest of your life? Or would you just rather just get the needle? Free Big Meech. Is Big Meech free? No, he's not. Free Big Meech. Free all the Billies. Free anybody except Tay-K at this point. Don't free Tay-K. Don't free any of them mass shooters. Keep all of them. Don't free Tay-K. Don't free any of these mass shooters. shooting up schools and shooting up freaking concerts and shit like that. Keep them dudes. I don't even want. Yeah, give them a choice. Oh yeah, don't free R. Kelly either. Well, I love the kids, man. We ain't freeing R. Kelly either. We gonna let R. Kelly go to trial. Hold on, we gotta let R. Kelly go to trial, okay? Find out what happened with him. Free Mel Murder, hell yeah. Free Melly. Don't free fucking Tay-K. Keep him. Did I hear that Alabama released convicts? I did not hear that. I think Nuke was like the second name I yelled out, man. Yeah, keep R. Kelly. At least send him to trial. Yeah, we don't say F people, Breeze God. Yeah, they be saying free. They be saying, I can't stand it when people say free people because they got a song you like. Free Crippy. Thank you. I forgot about Crippy. Apologies, Crippy. Free Crippy. Even free 6ix9ine. That's a whole fact. 6ix9ine's gonna be free. We don't gotta yell that. But free 6ix9ine. Free Bill Cosby. Free anybody except for Tay-K. Keep Tay-K. Free Rodney Reeds. Real shit. Give him a new trial. I'd rather you free El Chapo. That's a whole fact. Free out El Chapo. Don't free no damn Tay-K. You know what's gonna happen if Tay-K didn't get put in jail? What's up, Death of the Cloud Chaser? You know what happened if Tay-K didn't get put in jail? You know how many little kids would have followed behind him and went out there gun blasting and shooting people for no reason? I didn't see what you said, MK Ultra, but now I'm happy I missed it. You know what would have happened if they didn't give Tay-K time, heavy time? You know how many of them little kids? Okay, this is something that a lot of people might not know. But back in the day, I don't know how often it's done now, but back in the day, the old heads on the block that was up to the bullshit get the young dudes to do the stuff that they didn't want to get caught with. Because they know that the young dudes ain't going to get in but so much trouble and they just going to go like to Spofford for a little while. You feel me? But they're going to be back home because they ain't not going to get adult charges. They're going to get kid charges. You feel me? Whenever you hear some dude talk about he was locked up in Spofford and stuff like that, he was probably putting in work when he was a kid. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this is all facts. When you hear about people talking about they was in Spofford and this and that, they was probably putting in work. Since they've been a kid, they've been down for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you. You understand what I'm saying? So, and this is not a knock on them. I'm just trying to tell you, like when somebody come up to you and tell you that they was locked up when they was a kid, no, they've been down for a long time. That's all I'm saying. It's not a knock. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just telling you what it is. So they would get little kids to go do their dirt. You got some people that try to get little kids to go do murders, all type of different stuff. But most of the time, it was just moving drugs from one place to another, holding weapons, holding guns, holding drugs, shit like that. So when the cops come, they little niggas. They ain't gonna get but in so much trouble. They not. You know. You understand what I'm saying? The older nigga get caught with that. They an adult. Next thing you know, the older dude, they sending that dude away for years. But the little kid, he just gonna go sit up for a couple of months. You feel me? So I say all that to say this. They had to hit Tay-K. I was reading at the same time I was talking. They had to hit Tay-K because if they didn't hit Tay-K, there's a chance that these other little kids will fall right behind and do the bullshit he was doing and get themselves caught up. So they had to hit Tay-K. There's not even a question. Tay-K was going to get smacked. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody that donated last week. I want to say thank you to everybody that donated last week. I have to revamp this because I forgot to add the people who donated through PayPal and who donated through Cash App. So I have to revamp this and I have to add more names to it. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that donates to the channel. I really do appreciate everybody that donate. And I also want to say thank you for not being people that donate and tell me that I have to do certain things. Like don't. Thank you to the people that donate and don't donate so they can disrespect me. Because there are people that donate to the channel and feel like if they donate to the channel, they could call me out of my name, disrespect me, go hard, act like, you know what I'm saying? Break all the rules that everybody else has to follow. They'll donate and then they'll call me all type of BS N-words. And then when they get kicked, they be like, yeah, but I donated. Like, yeah, but you donated and then you try to tell people I raped somebody or some stupid shit. Like, you had to go. What the fuck you talking about? You donated and then you said that I use drugs. You gotta go. What the fuck you talking about? Anyway, Rodney Reed got a stay of execution. I think they're gonna be giving him another trial. Yes, thank you, Joshua Singleton. Not trying to control me by the donations. That's not gonna never work. So if that's not gonna. I'd rather just not get donations if it means that I have to be somebody's slave. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not. I'm just not giving it up like that. And that's the problem. Some of the people had. They wanted me to be their slave, and I just don't. I just don't agree with being their slave. So they got a problem with me. So shout out to y'all. All right, so as soon as I showed that, mad people left. I wonder what that was about. So, yo, if y'all start seeing people DMing y'all, cursing y'all out, and telling y'all. Also, I just want y'all to know this. When you donate here, there's going to be a ton of people that's going to be popping up in your DMs threatening your life and everything else. But they not about doing nothing. They just going to be threatening you. Just thought I'd let y'all know. They're not doing nothing. They just gonna come up in your DMs. They're gonna threaten your life, threaten your kids. They're gonna threaten your family. They're gonna say they're gonna break up your marriage. They're gonna do all types of different weirdo shit. Just thought I'd let y'all know. Um. Oh, and not only are they gonna do that, but they also gonna tell you that you then have to go to another person's channel and donate to them. They do that sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, keep Tay-K. Keep Tay-K. We don't want Tay-K out here on the street. We do not want Tay-K out here on the street. Keep him. I am 100% not about the life of having Tay-K out here on the street where he's just shooting at people. All right, so freedom, not Tay-K, everybody else. They should free everybody in the prisons except for the rapists, the child murderers, the women murderers. You know, the people that did the real heinous crime. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say that no more because there's too many people I'm going to have to say keep. But just keep Tay-K. Yeah, they're not doing nothing. They just whenever they see, especially if you're a female, when you donate to the channel, they're going to come to you. They're going to tell you, yo, Jack Frost, I don't know what the next lie might be, but they're going to have like mad women come and text you saying I did stuff. Like, this shit is retarded. No, Tay-K is not the reason they call us super predators. But what I will say is Tay-K would be a perfect example of a super predator. A reason why they call it super predators have more to do with I'm not gonna say racism, but it is. It definitely free the innocent. Always free the innocent. I'm kind of pissed off that they have so many people in jail for selling weed. Period. They can't vacate those offenses because let's say they have vacated everybody offense in America that sold weed. There's gonna be millions of people they putting back out onto the street. Let's say they vacated your offense as long as you didn't sell more than a couple pounds or something. That might be a little bit more, feasible. Then you only put in a couple, 4 or 5 or 600,000, maybe 700,000 people back onto it. You see what the problem is with legalizing weed? That's actually the problem with legalizing weed. They're not going to be able to legalize weed on a national level until they deregulate it in a couple of places, and they could have less people in jail for the selling of the drug that they have to let free. You know how many people went to jail for weed offenses and then went in prison, probably caught other charges, and now you probably were supposed to do 3, 4 years or 5 years or some shit like that, but you're doing 15. Now the millionaires is getting richer off of it. That's crazy. Oh no, I didn't say legal was decriminalized. I didn't say that at all. But I'm saying now they're decriminalizing weed. Like if they find you with like a little bit of weed, like in New York City, you just get a ticket. They don't hook you up and take you to jail. They're decriminalizing it, but it's not legal. You still can't be on the street smoking it any old where. In his nutsack? You mean he cut his nutsack open and put the weed in it? They should have gave him no. They should have sent him straight to the fucking Arkham. They should have sent him straight to Arkham. Like, dude, you really cut your nutsack open to hide the drugs? You a new kind of criminal. Oh man. Oh man. Like, yo, you a new kind of criminal. Like this guy. Oh yeah, we gotta. You know what? We got these plans for this new place. It's called Arkham. We gonna send you there. That was very ballsy. Yes, a real Tupac fan. Yeah, they gotta get the breathalyzer jump off for the weed. That's so they could test people when they pull you over when you're driving. Appreciate you, Scar. Scar said, love this channel. California got a program for people that was locked up for selling weed where they help them start legal business. It's state funded. California is ahead of the curve. But California is always ahead of a curve because they got Hollywood there. And in Hollywood, you got a lot of people that live unsavory or what some people might consider to be an unsavory lifestyle. So therefore, they. Dude kept scissors and stitches on deck. I thought he just probably staple. He had a staple. He was like, ah, he had the scalpel. He said, ah, took the drugs. And then he took a staple gun. It was like, click, click, click. And then the cop was like, why's your leg bleeding? He was like, what blood? He's like, why's your leg bleeding, man? What's going on? He's like, what blood, officer? Nah, dude said he just put it under his nutsack or some shit. He said he don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the hell y'all guys is doing nowadays. Y'all doing Tay-K crimes. No, what do they do to people in Sweden for weed? I don't have the slightest idea. He took criminality to a new level. That's a whole fact. Weed in his sack. You don't even hit the streets. Get that guy out of here. I don't got the willpower to do anything that means trauma to my scrotum. The fuck is wrong with you? I don't got the willpower to do none of that stuff. Wait, hold on. Mocha says she works driving cannabis delivery for a warehouse, door to door, the new DoorDash in Cali. Word? Wait, what did Tupac fan say? He said something. I missed it. Have you seen what they do in Sweden for weed? And then you just said, man. And then you just said, I swear to God, 4 officers. You ain't say nothing, Tupac. I'm not going to read your comments if you ain't going to tell me what they do. Oh, they thought you was high and they called 4 officers? I guess Sweden don't want no one wanting to get in the munchies. They checking the stores. They like, hey, APB out on that dude right there. Yeah, we got the APB out on some guy. I don't know how you look, but I'm just gonna say your description on some guy that looks like Tupac fan. Yeah, he looked like he had the munchies. Excuse me. They arrested you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Just stop looking high. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, all right. So what we doing? We going to the Lil Reese topic. So what's up? We going with the Lil Reese topic? I'm gonna need a second, everybody. I'm coming right back. I need 1 second. Every time I say that, like 30 people leave. 30 people don't really be leaving and shit. I'm exaggerating at this point. I'll be right back. I need a second.
Mic check.
trying to find the damn volume and the music. That damn thing ain't popping. Like, what in the hell? Long story. Anyway. Yeah, we're about to talk about that Reese thing. Let's talk about this Lil Reese situation real quick. Couple of things I want to say about this. I am not showing the pic of Reese. I want to be clear on this. I am not showing the pic of Lil Reese and his neck. But what I will tell you is Lil Reese has a scar going down the center of his neck about this long. They had to open his neck up and do surgery. Yes, Scar, they put a whole new meaning on I Got a 20 sack. As we see, they hit him square in his neck. Did anybody hear Lil Reese speak? Has anybody heard Lil Reese speak yet? Can Lil Reese still talk? I'm curious to know if he can still talk. Because these dudes escape death from the hairs by the hairs of their chinny chin chin, and then taunt death. That's what they do. They don't escape death and then be like, woo, I beat that one. Yo, look, man, I'm getting out of this life. They escape death and be like, where's that hole? I want to try to jump over it again. From a Draco, you wonder if it was glass shattering or something. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he has staples in his neck. That's a whole fact. No, those was staples. That's a fact. Those were staples. That's a fact. Wait, hold on. Mocha says she's out? Oh, I see why you say see you soon. Forget it. It's from Draco. What they said, a mini Draco? Yeah, I want to know if he can still speak. They're trying to shoot him in the head. And then on top of that, the scar that we saw was right in the middle of his throat. So did they shoot him in the back of his head? Or did they shoot him in the front of his head? Somebody already dropped the diss track. Somebody already dropped the diss track at Lil Reese. These dudes are bananas. I'm not mad at y'all. I'm not going to Chicago, so I always used to hear DJ Academics. Shout out to DJ Academics. I always used to hear DJ Academics say, yo, he's not going to Chirac. You know what? I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I ain't got no beef out there. I ain't going to Chirac. Fuck, I ain't going there. Already. You know the funny thing? That shit said 10,000 when I looked at it shit before the show started. This shit's at 16 now? What in the hell? Got hit in the neck and he's still alive. That's crazy. And these guys dropped a diss track about him. And they talk about it and everything. They talk about the actual shooting. They talk about the actual shooting. I'm not going to Chicago. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that, man. I don't think none of us should have time for what's going on in Chicago. None of us should have time for that. Now, I don't know why he got shot. There was a rumor that he got shot because he owed somebody money or whatever the case may be. Um, I don't know why he got shot, but I know I'm not going to Chicago. Kenny C. Williams said he got a lot of family in the Chi. Before they ask when I'm coming back to, I say never. I get shot in Houston. Nah, I ain't going back. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not going to Chicago. Look, man. I'm going to tell you the thing that bothers me about Chicago. This is the thing that bothers me about Chicago. And when I explain to you what the thing that bothers me about Chicago is, think about why they hit Shotty the way they hit Shotty. Free Shotty, though. Shout out to Shotty also. This is not no disrespect. But when I explain to you why I'm not going to Chicago, think about the charges that Shotty got in trouble for. I'm not going to Chicago because in broad daylight, while you're busy minding your business, you might just be standing on a block where some dude got beef with somebody, and they might be driving by in a car, they might be walking past you, they might be in the store. You in the kill zone. And them dudes is firing. That's why I'm not going to Chicago. Broad daylight, these dudes hopped out the whip in the white suburban area with the Draco. I'm going to say this once more. Broad daylight in the white suburban area. Dudes jumped out the whip with the Draco. It's crazy. The reason why they hit Shotty the way they hit Shotty with that time is because he was firing in the middle of the street in an area that they don't want crime. If Shotty was doing that same shooting the gun in the area I live in, they might not even find out it was him. Get it? They might not have cared enough to find out it was him. Nobody got killed. Nobody got killed. and where I live at, somebody just shoot on the block, nobody get killed. They like, woo! Let's move on to something else. We don't even care about that. Just put that in the stack of unsolved crimes. We're going to go deal with something else. But he didn't do that in the area like that. He did that in the area that the city want to be able to tell us is safe. These dudes hopped out the whip in the white suburban area with the Draco. That's why I'm not going to Chirac. This is the thing people don't understand about these crimes. People commit crimes in bad neighborhoods and get away with them. Listen to what I'm saying? People commit crimes in bad neighborhoods and get away with the crime. You're not getting away with the crime because you was a genius. You're not getting away with the crime because you did the crime in the most uncatchable way. You're getting away with the crime because in that particular neighborhood, Whatever that crime was, it did. Maybe you robbed somebody, but there was no casualties. Nobody got hurt. Yeah, we're gonna keep looking because murder takes precedence. Get it? So now you shooting up a nice neighborhood where murders don't even happen. Get it? So since there's no murders in that neighborhood, because murders ain't even happening, that means gunfire is gonna take precedence. We gotta get you up out of here. We gotta make sure everybody else know that you can't show up in this particular area and be doing this. Byron Allen. Who's Byron Allen? Oh, I know who this guy is. I was gonna actually do some videos on the Byron Allen situation with Comcast and these guys. Not nothing I want to talk about right now. Stepped outside the airport. They would have had to push me from one plane to the other plane. They would have been like, "Yo, we got a situation over here. They got this one passenger won't get off the plane." They like, "Yo, sir, it's a connecting flight." I don't know how they're gonna be talking. "Yo, look, sir, man, it's a connecting flight. We need you to get off the plane." I'm gonna be like, "Sure, I'm gonna get off the plane when you bring me the freaking steps." So I'm stepping off of this plane onto the plane I'm supposed to be getting on. You know where we at? It's not gonna be like that, but I'm fucking with Chicago, man. I don't got no time for that. But that's why Shotty got the time he got, man. Just to let y'all know. Yeah. Um, and I think that's anyway. So keep Tay-K. Keep him all the way. We do not want Tay-K out here in the public. I definitely don't. He's shooting cameramen. So keep him. Um, Lil Reese recover. Um, don't worry. Is nobody giving you $1 million for your story, Lil Reese? I'm sorry to tell you. I'm a fan. I even like this couple of tracks you got that I think is cool. But nobody giving you $1 million for your story. It ain't happening. Um, nobody is giving Lil Reese. Nobody is giving Lil Reese $1 million for a story. But that goes into something I was talking about the other day, and somebody was trying to tell me that Lil Reese is, I guess, rich. Um, Lil Reese is not rich. Okay, if Lil Reese was rich, Lil Reese is not rich. Y'all gotta stop thinking that these dudes is rich. These dudes, well, I mean, okay, people don't know no better, so they see them flashing some money on IG. When people don't, uh, when people see people flashing money on IG, they think they paid, they think they rich, or whatever the case is. That's not the case. Lil Reese is not rich. Lil Reese ain't paid. No, Lil Reese ain't worth $100,000. So stop it. I didn't say I'm signing them itches. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, some of these guys is flashing their life savings. Some of these guys is flashing money, right? And then they gotta give it back to the person that owns it. So that person could flash it. Shout out to Dancehall Tours for the donation. He said the money they be flashing is the re-up money. I'm going to tell you something, right? All right, so I learned this when I was a kid. Whenever I go into a store and I see a dude pull out a knot of money, I never think that's his money. Not never. You know what money that is? That's your boss money. You better not lose it. I'm going to say that again. I learned this when I was a little kid. When I go to the store and I see somebody pull out a big knot of money, I'll never think that's his money. That's your boss money. And you better not lose it. Because I used to wonder why I see a dude. I'm gonna explain something to y'all in a minute too. Check this out. And then y'all gonna really look at everything totally different. You're gonna look at everything totally different. And you're gonna realize that sometimes people laugh at jokes. And we both laughing at the same joke. We both laughing at a joke. But because of our life experiences and because of what our life experiences are, we're looking at the joke totally different. So why you might be laughing at the joke and why I might be laughing at the joke is two totally different reasons. And I'm going to explain to you why there's this one joke that is this one particular joke, and it hits on a couple of different levels. I'm going to explain both levels. Just give me 1 second. So I forgot the other thing I was going to tell you. Anyway, so yeah, you lose it. You better run off on the plug. What the fuck, yo? Do y'all remember I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? Who remembers the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? Okay, so anyway, I used to always wonder why I'd go to the shot at the Dancehall Tours for the donation. He said, bad man out and stunting cold, them thick like dumpling. Okay, I'm not West Indian. Dancehall Tours. So check this out. Check this out. I used to always wonder why I used to go to the store and I used to see dudes pull out mad cash and buy something for like $1. And it'll be to buy the thing for $1, but you know they still hungry because you can hear how they talking and you can look at their clothes and I'm thinking to myself like, yo, these dudes is starving and you gonna go buy $1 pizza? Fuck out of here. What are you doing over here? Go to McDonald's or something. You gonna buy $1 pizza and split it with someone else? And y'all got all that money? Now, do you remember I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker when dude walked inside the store and was like, can I get it red? Remember that? And then he was negotiating the fucking rib prices. And he wanted the water. Just put it in my head. Everybody's laughing because people were like, yo, that dude got mad money. What the fuck are you talking about? All this stuff. You got mad money. Just buy everything at the regular price. But that was his re-up money. He ain't really have all that money. The joke was never that he had a pocket full of money. That was never really the joke. The joke wasn't that he could afford more. Yo, the Wayne shit be so deep, yo. The Wayne's brothers movies, even the stuff that be parodies and it be funny, they shit be so deep on so many different levels. The dude was in the store. Sometimes looks is deceiving. He came in the store, he looked like he had no money. So the dude catered to him to make the sale. After he made the sale, he saw him with a brick in his pocket. So it's like, oh man, this dude really got money. But in reality, he really didn't have any money. That's these rappers. That's fame. You think a person has fame. You think a person has this. You think a person have that. But they really don't. It's really somebody else's. They're just borrowing this shit. Yo. Yo, the Wayne's got a lot to say, man. The Wayne's got a lot to say. It's a reason why they not in it. It's a reason why they got ran out of the. I'm not gonna even say ran out of the business, but it's a reason why they don't do business anymore. And I think that if it wasn't for the Waynes, Tyler Perry might not be moving the way that he moved to be able to acquire what he has. I mean, I don't know. This is a situation that you have to talk to him, but Tyler Perry is moving in a way so he could own everything, and moving in a way that he could put out the movies that he want to put out. And that's really what Tyler Perry is doing. I don't agree with him dressing up like a woman, but what the hell? Like I say, do what you want to do. What the hell do I care about that? I wouldn't dress up like a woman, and I don't particularly think that character is funny, but a lot of other people love that character. So he should do it. Why not do it? Also, I want to send out our love to Vic Star one more time. She's not here with us today. She's busy taking care of something. We love you, Vix. Get back soon. I hope everything works out. Yo, first of all, don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood has a ton of messages. But in that movie, they actually say message, but they have a ton of underlining messages. And I think another reason why in that movie they say message because they have a lot of messages in a lot of their movies that go right over people's head. You understand what I'm saying? Like the Waynes be having messages in everything that they do, and they just go over people's heads. What another thing I don't think people really recognize is that Marlon Wayans is a phenomenal actor. Marlon Wayans, he's a phenomenal actor. Marlon Wayans is a I'm not going to say a great actor, but Marlon Wayans is a phenomenal actor. He might be great if he ever had the opportunity to get roles. He's a really good actor. I just think people don't see it because he got stuck in that lane because he was super goofy on the Wayans brothers and all these other shows. He was just like really super 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 goofy. So I think that people really don't they just don't understand. But Marlon Wayans is a phenomenal actor. He's phenomenal. I can't wait until he gets the opportunity to you know do something serious. I'm gonna explain something to you. There was a movie that Will Smith did early in his career. You want to know what Will Smith did early in his career? Some like 6 Degrees of Separation. I forgot the name of the damn movie. But in the movie, he had to play like a gay dude that kissed another dude or whatever the hell. I don't know. I don't care. But what that movie actually did was it showed that he had range. Marlon Wayans has range. He just needs a vehicle. And I hope he gets it before he gets much older. To be honest with you. Marlon Wayans is like in his 40s now. I hope he get it before he gets much older. He's a phenomenal actor. Jim Carrey. A lot of those people from In Living Color was just good actors, but 6 Degrees of Separation. That's the name of the movie. What did I say? A lot of those 6 Degrees. That's good. I was right. A lot of those guys from In Living Color was good actors. Good actors. It had range. Okay? So this is something that y'all don't understand. Sketch comedy is not easy. It's not easy. Okay, so we just had Key and Peele, right? Key and Peele. So Key and Peele, um, is it Key and Peele? Yeah, yeah, Keenan. Right? I don't know, whatever. So the short one, dark skinned dude, he makes Get Out, and then he makes Us. Same dude that we've always seen as a comedian, always seen as a funny guy. Wrote sketch comedy, did sketch comedy. Comes out with two of maybe, I'm not gonna lie, the year Get Out came out, was that like damn near like that had to be the top in the top three of best movies that year, right? Get Out, that was the top three of whatever movies came out that year. It was in the top three, I believe. Us, another phenomenal movie. I loved Us. I love Get Out. These concepts and ideas came from somebody who did comedic sketch comedy. I don't know, my phone just does stuff. Sketch comedy is not easy. I don't think Us was stupid. I think Us. Okay, so this is the problem with uh, the the medium that we use as television or movies. This is the problem. I think people are so far removed from literary work that they don't understand that the best movies come from literary pieces. Now, okay, so I recently seen Doctor Sleep. For everybody that don't know, Doctor Sleep is a Stephen King movie. It's a Stephen King book, right? Um, it's basically part two to The Shining. It's basically part two of The Shining, right? I love the movie. I thought the movie was dope. But I'm gonna tell y'all something about that. Watching Doctor Sleep opened my eyes to the fact that The Shining wasn't about a father trying to kill his daughter, a father trying to kill his son and his wife. That's not what The Shining was about. The Shining was about a haunted house. The movie The Shining, there were a ton of subliminal messages in Us and Get Out. That's a fact. You probably have to watch the movie about 10 or 15 times to really even gather half of them. Um, The Shining was about a haunted house. That's what The Shining was about. There's a thing that I'm going to tell you a theory real quick. I'm going to go over Shining theory with y'all real quick, then we're going to move on. But there's a thing that people complain about The Shining. They say that when you see the area view of the house, of the grounds of the hotel that they're going to be taking care of, right? They show the aerial view, right? There's no hedge maze. James Patterson, he's another good writer. I like John Grisham because I read a lot of books that deal with law. And John Grisham has actual lawyers and district attorneys and judges help him write those books to make sure that the law is accurate. In every single John Grisham book, the law is accurate. The law is accurate. Every single John Grisham book. I've probably read about 30 John Grisham books, maybe 15. Somewhere between 15, more than 20, somewhere between 20 and 30 John Grisham books. I used to read like 2 books a month. Anyway, check this out. The hedge maze, I don't think the hedge maze is really there. I think the hedge maze is something that the freaking hotel creates. I just don't think the hedge maze is really there. And that's why you don't see it when the camera shows the fucking house in the beginning. That damn director that directed that movie is one of the greatest directors of all time. I don't think the hedge maze was ever really there. Gotta watch Dr. Sleep. You'll get what I'm talking about. Anyway, who's JP? You gotta watch it. You watch it, you understand what I'm talking about. But forget I just said that though, so you can enjoy the movie better. Yeah, that guy had fish tank shoes. That's a fact. I don't know what the hell was wrong with him. That shit was funny as hell. It was a good movie. I liked Dr. Sleep. This is the for everybody that don't know, this is the open discussion portion. Remember, we had for everybody that don't know, we had Lil Reese. We talked about Lil Reese. We talked about Tay-K. This is the open discussion part. And for everybody that's in here that feel like they don't comment because they scared they're gonna get kicked, what do you plan for your comments to be? Are your comments like, are you not commenting because you want to curse me out? If your comments are something other than trying to curse me out, you're probably not gonna get kicked. I just want to throw that out there, and I just want to say that. If your comments are just cursing me out, talking about me, and bad mouthing me, then you're probably gonna get kicked. I never seen 3,000 Miles to Graceland. What up, Your Life? Haven't seen 3,000 Miles to Graceland. It's because it doesn't sound like something I would want to watch. Yeah, people are scared to get kicked because they think they're gonna get kicked. But if you're not coming out to argue with me, not even argue with me. If you're not coming out to curse me out and do wild, zany, and insane conversations, you have no worry of getting kicked. You just got people that try to make it seem like I kick everybody. I don't kick everybody. What's my thoughts on Dre and Kanye waking Jesus is King 2? At first I thought it was a joke until it seemed to be confirmed. I don't know about... It's just never gonna come out. How long do we have to wait for the Chronic 2? This shit's never gonna come out. Don't even worry about that album. What are you talking about? Kanye be making people wait for a long time. Kanye be like, yo, I'm gonna drop the album tomorrow. Then the album don't drop for like 2 weeks. And Dre be like, yo, we working on the album. And then the next thing you know, the album don't come out for 10 years. Don't even worry about that album. Really? 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Let me look. Hold on, I'm gonna need a second, everybody. I hate this. I just put 3,000 in and it came up first. That's why I tell you your phones be listening to you. Oh, okay. I know what movie this is. I might have seen this. They tried to like rob a casino, right? Yeah, the Irishman look like it's gonna be good. That's a whole fact. Y'all don't kick everybody. People be lying. I get so much hate in other chat rooms. It's retarded, Joe. Yeah, Detox. Detox never came out, right? Did Detox ever come out? Somebody tweet Dre and say stop messing around with Kanye and fix that Detox. Queen of Slim, that looks like that's gonna be phenomenal. That's the the Elvis people robbed the casino. Yeah. I was supposed to go to this thing the other day and I fucking missed it and that shit is pissing me off now. I'm telling you one thing though, I love Billy B. Y'all know who Billy B is, right? I'm trying to get her face. I have no idea what she's doing. But I love Billy B. Detox never came out and nobody want to hear what Ye trying to say. Me personally, I think the church is the new wave and Drake next to do. Okay, so y'all do know what I think Drake is Kanye is trying to do, right? You know what happens when you a church, right? You know what happens when you a church, right? You know what happens when you a church? Yeah, Billy B is fine. That's a fact. You know what happens when you a church, right? Everybody knows what happened when you a church. Kanye just complained about the taxes he had to pay. Y'all know that, right? Yep, Tennessee. He said that came up after I said the shit. Kanye just complained about the taxes he had to pay. Look, man, you ain't fooling nobody, Ye. Wait, you matter of fact, you might be fooling a ton of people. You ain't fooling me. There are a ton of people you might be fooling though. That's a fact. But you're not fooling me. Kanye was just complaining about the taxes, about how the taxes he had to pay. He's talking about. I think Kanye got something like 68 million back in taxes. Kanye don't need the collection plate. He just also needs the. It'd be dope if he didn't have to pay taxes to the government. You know how many millions he would save if he don't have to pay taxes to the government? Think about that. He ain't fooling me. He fooling a lot of people though. Yo, look what my homie put up. Hold on, I just want to show this. I want to show this one. This is the last one. And yes, that's the N word. Chicks these days don't even know what a hood dude is. They just messing with a musty dude with a gun. That's a whole fact. I don't know what Dre did with that Detox album. That Detox album don't exist. That Detox album don't exist. I heard freaking what's this guy name? Kendrick Lamar was supposed to be on or writing for the Detox album a while back. That was before Kendrick Lamar blew. That's how long they've been. Come on, man. Be a musty dude with a gun, yo. That's how niggas be giving it up nowadays. Part of my language. Yo, we gonna be out of here. I don't want to hold y'all. I don't want to hold y'all. Those are the two topics we talked about today. Basically, I wanted to talk about, to be honest with you, I think he's just trying to take advantage of the tax law, to be honest with you. I mean, who is he fooling? I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with trying to spread the good word, alright? Let's just be clear on that. There's nothing wrong with trying to spread the good word. Everybody should be trying to spread the good word. Right? But let's be perfectly honest. Let's be perfectly honest. Has anybody ever heard Kanye talk about anything specifically in the Bible? Has anybody ever heard Kanye? I mean, he's doing these church things, right? That's dope. I'm not knocking him. But has anybody ever heard Kanye say, we're going to take my celebrity and there's a problem over here and I'm going to take my celebrity over to this problem so we can shine a light on this problem and hope to alleviate the pain that these people that have to live inside of this problem is going through? Have we seen Kanye do that? Have we seen Kanye, and I'm not talking about what his wife is doing, I'm talking about Kanye. Have we seen Kanye go and say, there's an issue over here, I'm going to help by at least using my celebrity to bring attention to this issue because we cannot allow for these people to live like this any further? I haven't seen him do this. So it's just hard for me to believe that he's doing this because it has anything. He's doing this out of the goodness of his heart. His wife is doing more for our people than he is. And that's a whole fact. That is an entire fact. I hear him talking about the church. I hear him having church sermon shits. I hear him selling clothes that go along with his church line. I hear him doing this. I hear him saying he's the greatest rock star of all time. I'm not even talking about him using his money at this point, Mocha. That's the point I'm trying to say. I haven't even seen him do anything that doesn't involve him having to give up any of his money. Kanye's worse than Cap. What Cap? Kaepernick? What the hell did Kaepernick do? Kaepernick is one of the most on the front line dudes that could possibly be. He gave up the thing that he was working his whole entire life for since he was a child. Don't put Cap and Kanye in the same sentence, man. You're wrong for that. You know how hard it is to become a football player, a college football player? Nevertheless, to become an elite NFL football player? Colin Kaepernick took a team to the Super Bowl. Don't forget about that. Respect Captain America. And Cap ain't spelled like that when you're talking about Captain America. Colin Kaepernick. Cap is spelled like this, just so we could be clear. Wait, hold on. Did I spell that right? And I did that wrong. God dang it. Shout out to me. Remove. So don't put them two in the same sentence, man. Seriously. I don't like the grandstanding that Cap. Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you. I'm gonna explain to y'all something to y'all that Colin Kaepernick situation real quick. No, I'm talking about. I don't understand the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. That's what I'm saying. If you saying Yeezy, uh, Kanye West is doing some weird shit. Yeah, he's always doing some weird shit. I don't even know what you're talking about, John. I don't even know what you're talking about. You right now you're talking about something I obviously must not even have cared about. But if I don't know, I don't know. What you talking about? Cap just spoke after 3 years. Colin Kaepernick has been doing a load of shit because you don't know about it. Colin Kaepernick has been doing a load of shit. First of all, Colin Kaepernick was kneeling a year before the news started talking about it. He was kneeling like a year before Donald Trump even brought it up. Colin Kaepernick was kneeling for a year before Donald Trump even brought. I'm not even talking to you about this. All right, you're right. Yep, looks like we're about to kick mush. Admins, watch this person. They're about to say some ridiculously retarded thing about me in like 2 seconds. Colin Kaepernick has been on the front line. Colin Kaepernick has been at a shitload of rallies. Colin Kaepernick has been at a shitload of events. Colin Kaepernick has donated. Colin Kaepernick has donated $1 million of his own money to different funds. What are you talking about? How a guy that don't even have a job no more is donating $1 million of his own funds? I don't think you know what you're talking about on this, Tennessee. Anyway, I'm not even getting into that. That's not even important to me. Um, Not that it's not important. That's not the important thing that we're trying to talk about. Um, Absolutely, totally forgot. So we're just gonna call it a night. Tennessee Williams, thank you for getting me to forget about the thing that I was trying to. I forgot the thing I was about to talk about. Just absolutely slipped my mind. So we're gonna call it a night. Yo, look, I love y'all. I want everybody to enjoy your night. If you got anybody in your household. Oh, this is what I was about to say. Um, the reason why Colin Kaepernick went on that rant after his workout, which I don't necessarily even agree with, but the reason why Colin Kaepernick went on that rant after his workout, once again, which I don't even necessarily agree with, why somebody's gonna say I agree with it. The reason why Colin Kaepernick went on that rant after his workout was The argument that the NFL kept having with him was, the NFL kept saying is that he wasn't good enough to still quarterback in the NFL. That was their argument. Do you get it? The argument wasn't, we're not letting you back in the NFL because you're pro-black. We don't care if you're pro-black. You could be pro-black all you want, but you're just not good enough. You're just not a good enough of a quarterback. That's what the argument was. Do you get it? So Colin Kaepernick's point on why he did what he did, I believe, is to say, look, I already know y'all not bringing me back to the NFL. I already know nobody's going to hire me. Y'all just tried to throw me a bone. Y'all didn't think I was going to still be ready. They didn't think he was going to still be ready. They didn't think I was going to still be ready. Nope, the NFL didn't even want film. That's why he didn't have it at the location they wanted to set up. That's why he went and had it at a different location where he could control the security measures. Get it? Because if they would have had it at the venue that the NFL set up, he wouldn't have been able to have his. He wouldn't have been able to get the stuff in he wanted in. He wouldn't have been able to get his own film crew in. You get it? Then the NFL could have said anything happened. The NFL could have said, well, it wasn't as impressive as we thought it was going to be. But he made sure that he had his workout at, I think it was like at a high school field. They wasn't going to be able to secure a high school field to the point where somebody wasn't going to be able to get in with a fucking camera phone. Or whatever. So now when the NFL doesn't, nobody signs him, they can't say it's because he can't play. The scouts said he has an elite arm. Not a good arm. Not a great arm. An elite arm. You know how many quarterbacks have an elite arm in the NFL right now? Not 10. There's not 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now with an elite arm. Let me think. One just retired from the Colts. Maybe you could say dude on the Lions got an elite arm. Tom Brady, you could say his arm is still pretty elite, but I think it's more up here with Tom Brady than his actual arm. Homeboy in Seattle got an elite arm. Homeboy in Kansas City got an elite arm. You taking 3, right? Homeboy in Kansas City, right? Seattle. Luck retired. Remember? Luck retired. Shout out to Mike Sam for the donation. Appreciate. I be forgetting donations exist. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them shits be so few and far in between. I be forgetting them bitches exist. Appreciate you. Mahomes. Who else? Seattle. What's his dude? Rodgers. There you go. There's 3. Because homeboy in Seattle, I can't remember his name. I do not know why I can't remember his name. But homeboy in Seattle. Russell Wilson. I didn't say that he had an elite arm. An elite arm is a quarterback who could make all the throws. That's an elite arm. You can make all of the throws. Not every quarterback can make all the throws. Drew Brees, that's 4. Matt Stafford, that's the dude from, that's one of the people I mentioned. That's 5. Who else? It's 5 people with an elite arm so far. Who else? Um, Rams. Rivers. I don't even know if his arm's still elite. Is Rivers' arm still elite? I think Rivers' arm is still pretty elite, right? I don't know if I want to say Deshaun Jackson has an elite arm yet because he hasn't been in the NFL enough years. I'm not going to say Matt Ryan either. Golf. I don't know about golf. That's 6. No, I don't think dude in San Francisco, I forgot his name. Something Jimmy G. I don't think he got an elite arm. We named Aaron Rodgers. That's 6 quarterbacks with an elite arm. That really is no question that these guys got elite arms. A scout says that Colin Kaepernick has an elite arm. I'm not giving Garoppolo an elite arm status because he just hasn't been here long enough. People forget Colin Kaepernick took a team to the Super Bowl. And when a team go to the Super Bowl, it's quarterback. It's like only once or twice. Kyler Murray, come on, man. Seriously? Stop. Eli Manning, you are extremely funny. I would love it if the Giants wouldn't pick them up. Be honest with you. I know they're not going to do it, but I would love it if the Giants wouldn't pick them. Yeah, but I don't want to say a quarterback that ain't quarterback. Pardon me. I don't want to say somebody that hasn't been in the NFL for at least 3 years got an elite arm. Unless they should have just absolutely phenomenal like Mahomes. Mahomes is on another level. Shout out to Mocha for the donation. She said, "Can we please talk sports in the morning, Coffee?" Yes, we can talk sports in the morning, Mocha. Remind me, please. Good night. Please remind me. I gotta stop. That's why I gotta stop reading people comments. If I stop reading people comments so much, we gonna call it a night. Yo, look, I love y'all. Everybody, if you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't never know where you'll be tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're here. And also, you don't never know what somebody's going through. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times, somebody could be going through something that they just can't talk about, and they don't got nobody to talk about with it. Sometimes just giving somebody a hug, letting them know that you're there for them, even though you can't be there for them, is being there for them. Let's try better to show our love to the people in our life that we do love. I had somebody get into an argument with me, right? We had a disagreement over something. What's up, Ron G? Ron Durr. And because they couldn't argue with me or debate with me on the topic I was talking about because I was right, they start talking about stuff that happened 15 years ago. They start talking about stuff that other people, stuff that don't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. My point is, you don't never know what somebody else is going through. When I tell people don't troll, it's because I know how it is to be that person that's being stepped on, that's being shit on, that's being treated like absolute scum, dirt, garbage, day in and day out, and you just gotta walk around with a smile on your face. I know how that feel. I know how that feel to have people just betray you. I know how that feel. I know how that feels to have rumors out there about you that don't got shit to do with the truth. It just has something to do with somebody that just wants you to feel like this, want you to like try to commit suicide and kill yourself. I know how that feels for people that hate you that much. So please, if you got somebody in your life, they might not be able to discuss whatever's going on with them to you. Please, you got somebody that you care about, sometimes just let them know that you're there for them. Even though you can't be there for them. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference that can make in a person's life. To know that at least one person supports them. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.